along with Mayor Devlin. Imagine that, we have a Schuylkill County Sheriff coming too. With my namesake, Cousin Joe Grudy behind the wheel, our county sheriff. The 1st Color Guard, the American Legion, Post 38, Schuylkill Haven. Lest we never forget for the services that these folks provided for our country and still do. And coming up with this next is the American Legion, Post 38, the Ladies Auxiliary, carrying Old Glory. On this very hot and humid afternoon, they must be commended for carrying on such a long-time tradition. We thank you, ladies. Thank you very much. And it is with great honor we give you the Grand Marshal of today's parade, the Honorable Tim Holden. He will always be our congressman. For most of you folks that don't know, when Tim was down there, anybody in the fire service needed something, he was the man. And now into the fire service side of the parade, the 6th County incoming President Gary Perna Jr. and our outgoing President Deanna Force.
We had only one comic unit today, but the white Chevrolet back there, I guess this is our first comedian group coming. Laurel and Hardy. George, I have the microphone now, my friend.
Tell him, Frank, tell him. I don't need it. Tell him, Frank, tell him.
2 out of 3 of our county commissioners who make our training in Schuylkill County reality. They give us $25,000 towards training each year they're in office. So how about a round of applause for our commissioners?
Very kind words, Frank. Wait till you get down here. We'll put it in. I'm glad you gave the money plug first. Okay, folks, as we move the parade on and get our county commissioners in and out of town in a hurry. Also, we have witness to past presidents, Linda Pershinsky, Vice President Corleen Jones. All affiliated with the 6th County. Hey, speaking of the county commissioners, everybody knows how cold of a winter it was. Well, I happened to run into both of them one day at the same time, and they had their hands in their own pockets. Kidding aside, you got 2 great people there. I know them both a long, long time. George Halkovich and I, our fathers were friends. We actually grew up together. Good luck and thank you for all you do for our folks. Current District Attorney, Karen Byrne-Nunes.
How you doing?
Hello, Karen. Very good. Fire Company of our neighboring Northumberland County, the town of Mount Carmel. According to your 2011 KME 105-foot area. You can find somebody in that truck that their last name isn't Williams, and I'm a lying and I ain't lying. What? Well, you don't belong in that truck. You didn't belong in that truck. You're an import from New Jersey. We'll see about that. Hello, Mike. Mike Pastor, former chief of Wallingford. Good old truck, too. The chief's vehicle of Wallington, New Jersey. Our resident friends who always come back to the coal region for some good coal beer. And leading off with tradition, one of the vehicles, formerly of Schuylkill Hose number 2, currently owned by the Schuylkill County Fire Historical Society, and driven by none other than Mr. Michael Kitson. An antique driving an antique, I like that. I know. And ladies and gentlemen, our host of this year's 6th County Convention, Schuylkill Hose number 2, with engine. A beautiful pair of Pierces, a traditional maroon and silver, company tradition. What kind of a fire drill was this? trucks that Schuylkill Hose made, showing off some of the latest wares. Here's manufacturing. Buddy Strauss, the salesman here, riding along. Schuylkill Hose was established in 1892. Where would they be if they had that in 1892? Way ahead of the curve. Most of the apparatus that you'll see today comes from manufacturers all over the country. Schuylkill Haven's own Chiefs vehicle.
Looking good, man. Looking good, baby.
Homegrown Rainbow Station 1. Ladder 725. Sporting the unusual lime green color for the more unique color. Strong history. Here comes the squad. 726 also a rainbow serving your community. Rescue 727, all three sporting their company colors. Let's go to the other end of town for Liberty. Station 4. Good old traditional CF pack. Sporting the wagon train color. As we go back to another unique color, their company tradition, as we call it in the industry, a chrome yellow. You'll also note the size of the apparatus, from small to big to large. Very compact, well-built. Here comes the 7-Eleven truck, the big gulp. You need lots of water, you call for a tanker. Schuylkill Haven squad from Liberty, their support vehicle. And now we're going to go back in time. 1957 with a B model series Mac. B95 or B85 with a gas job. Currently owned by the Schuylkill County Fire Historical Society. Now we'll jump to the north end of Schuylkill County, up in Cherokee Land. Shenandoah, Turkey Run. Sporting their company colors of blue and their rose flower. Now we'll go up to the tundra of Schuylkill County. Notice all the packages have their traditional semi-maroon metallic form. Their 75-foot aerial cap. Over the beach. Aerial, the brush truck, and a support vehicle. We'll give you a plug. ATV and gun raffle tickets. See any Lesko. Everything has a price in McAdoo. And here's the latest addition, as far as I know, to Schuylkill County. Friendship engine, new engine 369. A Pierce Velocity, replacing the old horse of 1991. And also from the Butler Township Englewood Company, their Chiefs vehicle. interrupted the city of Pottsville. Good intent. 2004 KME. Most of you folks will see throughout the parade lots of KME apparatus manufactured right over here in our home area of Nesquehoning. Mr. Whitmire, how you doing? Proudly sporting engine 11. Well, I must say this in honor of our Judge Roger Adams in Tremont. As Artie Kaplan would say, 1 month, 2 month, Tremont. One of the very earlier KMEs made was a unique cab design. 1996 to be exact. Tremont's recent purchase of a rescue that came from Youngstown, Maryland. They converted it into a squad. Little other Chief Jim Copenhagen. Carry the extra parts, pieces, equipment, and personnel. Now going back in time, in 1878, Silsbee, that's what Fighting Fires was, Fighting Fires. And your neighbors to the south of us here, Landingville, District 47. Traditional green and white. They supported Brent Rosenbauer, KME, and a good old traditional Hahn bringing up the rear. As most of you folks know, the old Hahn trucks were made right here in Hamburg. Before 1989, right there, production in Hamburg. The old HC carry. Good old traditional Hahn. One of the very last Hahns made, resurrected by the citizens of Palo Alto and kept in service. The officer there is a dedicated Hahn man. 1987. Going over further south, District 39, Auburn. 86 E1. Hi, Ned. E1 was known for their pioneering engineering and aluminum lines. HME from St. Clair. Here's a brand you won't see too much in today's parade. It's a Sussman. They're made out of Abilene, Ohio. Sporting an unusual color of black. And a good friend from Canada. Good old C-grade tanker bumper. Hi, Joe. For many years. They deserve a nice round of applause for putting up with today's humidity and heat in those woolen uniforms. 1975 with their CF Mac to their new 2003 Pierce. They will be this year's host, as you can see by the sign, for this year's Schuylkill County Convention, August 24th. The Buck. Proudly driven by John Bucky Rogers, my co-host, and 454. Tower 456, thanks for formally Mount Bird, out of the Lehigh Valley. You don't like your eyes, Woody. You don't have to worry about that truck anymore. That came to Woody's home turf. Very nice showing. From our friends up at Frankville, Goodwill, sporting their Rosenbauer ladder. Added to their fleet in 2011. Very nice addition to the Frankville Borough. And Goodwill's engine, which supports the ladder in the rest of the borough. Engine 4310. Designed trucks on back chassis from Middleport and Campola, respectively. Next one, Tamaqua. Southport, Tamaqua. Back nameplate in the front with a A&E body on the rear. Southport Fire Rescue Squad. Nicely done. And the opportunity to judge that truck today. Very well presented. Now we'll dig into their brush trucks. You can see out the way both of our companies carry brush divisions of all shapes and sizes. Here comes the workhorse of any brush division. I'm not talking about you, Keith, I'm talking about the truck. Driven by Mr. Keith Oliphant. How are you, Keith? One of those guys that's also been around forever. Southport with the utility. Now we get a little bit closer to Schuylkill Haven, the good old town of Llewellyn. District 3. That's always Frank Zaghari's question. How many L's in Llewellyn? All right, Frank's asking the same question. From our friends in the west end of Schuylkill County, Pine Grove, Hose, Brook, and Ladder. Our future military. It's rather busy in that end of the county. Pretty well in front of it. Here's our tanker. And their support team. Fire rescue, whatever it is. Up on the hill at the Minersville Fire Company. Oh, Wanda, how are you? Okay. From the very unique lime green, the yellow over red scheme, the Ringo Community Fire Company. Every tradition has a color. Also on the west end, Valley View Fire Company. Very first orange truck in today's parade. It's been your company colors for years. In my scrapbook, I have a picture of their back tanker coming down the assembly line on motors. Persona Fire Company number 1 with their 2071. Kramer behind the wheel, how are you, Papa? Very unique, sort of a maroon, gold overtone. From the other end of Persona, Goodwill Fire Company. Down there behind the wheel, Mark. Currently built brush trucks. 4110, recently in service in New York. And then my Goodwill, Mr. Mike behind the wheel. Maybe refurbished by their members. sporting their 1997 KME. Traditional white over red. Now this is what I like to see, folks. The future. They are promoting the future of volunteerism. A lot of time and effort went into that. Thank you very much. Let us congratulate the Queensburg Fire Department. Leading off their apparatus is their 2009 Rosenbauer. This is the first one in the parade to support the traditional Chicago colors, black over red. Lots of water, you call for their tanker. 2000 Lexington. Something unique for today's fire service is a hopper into a brush truck special service vehicle. You've seen them on TV a lot, but never right up in person. As we said before, the workhorse of the brush fire, the deuce and a half. From out in New England, in the New England Valley, out in Tomaco, Walker Township, they show us the presence of their brush truck and their tanker. Another locally built KME. From our friends in Minersville with lots of red apparatus. Mr. Chief Eichenberg there behind the wheel. Hello there. Can you find your way home? Okay. Barely. Eric Eichenberg leading the troops. Minersville Fire and Rescue's latest edition, engine 528. We know Minersville Fire was a combination of the Independence and Minersville Rescue going together. Well, everything. Their engine bumper, their rescue, and their ladder. Ladder 519 originally came from the city of Huntsville. Now we'll go up into Northumberland County. Leading off, Sunbury Fire Department engine 531. Rescue Homer. He's our good friend, always there to support us in any big burn.
Hi, Smokey! Hi, Smokey!
As we all talk tradition in the fire service, I think we have one coming now. Hi, Jeff. Little float from Lewis's General Store. And my friends from the Raja, they have been entertaining us for years and years throughout the county and multiple counties. The Raja Clans. Thank you for all you do for the kids. It's a true fact. I think that sign says, "Let's keep Joe Grudy for our sheriff." And right behind that, that sign says, "Elect Christine Holman." Hello, Jam. How are you?
Oh no, he's okay. I got some for him. No, you don't need gum. Don't need to get that everywhere.
On the commercial side of things, TV Landscaping, proudly saying thank you to all of our first responders. Thank you. There's the future, my friends, riding in the back of the truck. From Northumberland also, Northumberland, Canada, is Rescue 552, the Friendship Hose of Sudbury. They're supporting their fire rescue truck. Now we talk about colors. Here's one that's very unique. It's purple, no matter how you cut it. Outside of Schuylkill, East End of Cole Township. You guys are my neighbors somewhat. Very unique, very unique. Now I'd like to have Brian Krebs come up here and introduce this truck. He has a mathematical report of how many years it starts to make this boat. Where's Krebsy? Everybody look up at that cable reel. We can see it on this side. It's a good thing that reel was very big to get that head on there. From Northumberland Hook and Ladder, sporting their E1 ladder. All trucks, all over the place. Northumberland's latest edition, engine 731. Nicely put together, Arrow XT. Getting the job done, small. As we go to figure out each one of the divisions in this grade is made up of individual counties for the convention. We have 6 counties that make it. Now we're going to go into Luzerne County. There's more lime green paint used to paint Hazel Township's trucks than any other company in the state. Sporting off, they're first. They're a tanker, 106. Sporting very unique unique green and white. Most of you folks will know encompasses the city of Hazleton on four sides. It's a growing area, multiple stations, and their equipment, thank God, has kept up with the times. They're very fortunate to have what they have. Coming is Rescue 141. That is their latest addition. What a fabulous piece of equipment, manufactured again by our local K&E company. Hazel Township, under the direction of Scott Bishop, also one of our judges today. How about that for a big piece of equipment? An old aerial. From the top of Missouri County, Freeland sporting a nice orange. Recently delivered, I believe, last year. Engine 55, also built like this. Freeland support vehicle. Serves a multitude of purposes.
Look. Hi, how are you?
How about this one for a moment? Blue, Escapade. Way up in the valley. 2003 A&E. As we go way north, Hanover Township. We've been there judging more than once. Very appropriate. These folks have a water rescue. Their fire company is situated right along the Susquehanna. Been watching the news lately. They have been getting pounded with rain the last week. Honey Pot from Natico, sporting a real fire company color, lime green. There's a little bit of a story behind that color. It was developed by Americans of France in 1973 as an alternative to the red color. That's debatable, Carl. It would not be a Schuylkill County parade of any sort without the likings of the Rayner-Livy family bringing in their traditional Yingling and Livy's horse-drawn carriages.
There you are.
The Yingling, a Schuylkill County tradition. We have it on both sides, the beer and the ice cream. Beautiful bells and horses. Hey Donald, when you first started, which end of the horse were you? As we change counties, we now go to Columbia County. Leading off, the Bloomsburg Fire Department. Over the big metropolis of Bloomsburg, Rescue 37. They built that truck actually for raiding college parties. And folks, that might be the only truck from Columbia County, which is good. The unsung heroes of the fire service, our fire service. We would be out to live one else. We thank you for all you do for us. The long hours out on the interstate, out on the highways, keeping us safe. As we travel up to Montour County, as we see them every year at the St. Patty's Day Parade in Girardville, the Hawk Mountain Islanders. Congratulations and good luck. Years ago, they were the host of the six-county convention. '92 was the year for that road show. That was the year Woody was going through essentials. And our hats off to our men in the armed services all around this fabulous country. Thank you. The 365th Transportation Division. Now, my friends, we'll meander around. Anchor of the parade. Antiques, in-county, out-of-county membership, the variety here on in. Here's a 1963 Mack that was built with a rescue body, somewhat unique to the Mack fire apparatus, privately owned by Mr. Jim Yates. Jim, if you can correct me on this every year I say this, the proper pronunciation of the body. Jagenschlager? Out in Altoona? Bergeschlager. There we go. And Jim has that retrofitted with equipment from the time of 1963. All the hand tools, lights, artifacts. It's very well preserved and well done. That matches up to his old B-61 open-air cab that he has. He had that for many years. Now here comes a very unique one. Ashton Fire Company. It's nowhere around here. Ashton, Iowa. Mr. Mike Reese is a collector and an aficionado of GMC trucks. Hello, Mike. He likes to preserve the heritage. A lot of time and effort to polish all that brass. That was the day when trucks were trucks. Now, speaking of trucks, this is when firefighting was firefighting, and Mr. Billy Klein has brought to us the Good 10 Fire Company of New Philly's old piece. Hello, Bill. Good. Good passenger. Come on, back. Not a backseat driver. And from our Schuylkill County Fire Historical Museum, formerly of Shenandoah Rescue Hook and Ladder, the killer truck. We got Blackie on the front and we got Leo on the back. That served the borough of Shenandoah and surrounding communities for many years. Not that hot, Al, is it? Well, it is, huh? Mr. Al Bright, one of the original trucks of the society, an old car barn. They were built up in Berwick, PA, actually. Good old Al there is one of the caretakers up at the museum. Seagrave, a 1980 model from Nesquehoning, was recently replaced with a K&E model truck. Hello, Mike. Mr. Mike Lohr of the city of Pottsville, good friend of ours. He's at the controls. The 1928 Seagrave. That time Seagrave was built out in Columbus, Ohio. Our borough number had a 33 that went for scrap. Now here's something very unique. There was only 2 of these trucks ever built, and we are proud to be the proud owners of one of them. Harvey Ecker, the known historian of backfire apparatus. We're proud to have you in the parade today, Harvey. Many books he has written about back trucks in the fire service. We venture off down to the southern parts of Dauphin County and so on. Got Canada. Thank you for making the trip. Very nice. Unique color combination. From the same neck of the woods, the Bar Township, sporting their E1 Hush. Very unique design with the engine in the rear under the hose bed. Giving you full cab space, much more cab. From our neighbors over the hill on 183 in Strasbourg. Sporting a 2005 Spitara. Nice color, boys. Keep it up. As we said before, the root of any brush fire is a deuce and a half. Up that hood open, you might see a 190 pound. Great college town of Kutztown, 1832, sporting a fierce saber. Well, you're a left in Kutztown, who thought this other one? That's what he said. Rush 32, very uniquely done. There's St. Clair's newest addition to the Hookies with their 79-foot A&E aerial tank. Again, sporting the Chicago color, black over red. Good luck. We were going out back into the 70s, the independent hose company with a Pierce truck that was built on a Hendrickson chassis, that square cab design. 1980. 2 years after that, Pierce started to go. There the hill is Deaner's Hill. Now we're going to go to the top of the county, Nuremberg. There's someone dumping the body in the window, so another. Into retirement. CF Mac was the backbone of the fire service for many years. Richland. What kind of trucks were in the fire service? Support vehicle with a little brush truck to the west end. West End's primary piece out, engine 705. Very short and compact, does the job and does it well. And to the other end of the spectrum, let's go down to Bethel. Very uniquely powered by good old Western Star chassis. Take the 92 linear for power. Or then the Pine Grove already won. Retired firefighter from Kingston, never left us, always had a feel for fire trucks. They have kept them and preserved them. Thank you, Tom. There's a 1966 Ford LaFrance. They were built up in Elmira, New York, along with American LaFrance. Two separate companies, but they domicile in the same city. Again, a company that's been long gone. Recently was over in Atlas. So it's an original origin prior to that. Mine is slipping. That was West Lawn's truck outside of Reading. Built by Hahn right here in Hamburg. By that time, it says 1988. Hahn had one year to go after that. So it went from West Lawn to Atlas, Tommy Brett's reservation. Each is built on trucks. Charlottesville, they come to us. They also will have a very big parade July 27th, which part of our judging team will be there also. On that same day, we will be in Mount Carmel for Picnic in the Park. On the other side of the county, Coaldale, Fire District 40, black over orange colors, very unique. Again, sporting a locally built A&E. From hometown, they come to save us. Hello from Rush Township. Special services. Hello, Randy. Goodwill of Port Carbon. They're one of a kind. Harsh fire apparatus. My dear friends, it looks like we've been